Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 6. We are still around for Mallow, but not for much longer, probably. We'll see. Just wrap up the last couple of encounters that might be here. There are several Caesarica farmers here, tending to and expanding this orchard. Cavewood trees don't provide much fruit, but they are better than nothing. When they see you, they shout in panic. Being Evernites, they assume that you're here to mindlessly slaughter them, or do worse. Worse than mindlessly slaughter? We don't usually do anything worse than that. Before you can even say a word, they are running for their crude weapons. Well, that is unfortunate for them. But, well, it's what it is. It's what I expected anyway, so... I mean, it would have been a nice change of pace if they actually had offered to surrender or something, and I would have gladly accepted that, them being just farmers, after all, but alas. So things are a bit loud on my end here? Okay. Probably, yeah. Okay, I didn't even realize there was a gap to slip through there, but either way, we'll deal with this guy first. Heartseeker arrow. Very nice. Wow. All the haste procs. Okay, yeah, you were trying to reach him. There's the other one who's also maybe going after Hawk. Or maybe just trying to run away. Who knows? Oh, these arrows are... they pack a punch. And, I don't know, more than anything, I suppose... oh, okay, they can be parried, but more than anything, it's the sound effect that makes them feel very impactful. Clearly like they're... they feel like they're more than just... oh, you know, speaking of... well, actually not speaking of anything, I just remembered that I wanted to probably switch that weapon back. Not maybe necessarily... while fighting these sliths, because they are resistant to fire, but... well, anyway, I just still randomly remembered that I still had my weapons swapped. So, you know, good thing to switch that back, I guess. Not that I think it makes much of a difference either way, but oh well. What was I talking about? I don't know. Something. Nothing of much consequence, I'm sure. Okay. You're still around, or rather, there is still one of you around. Well, let's finish what we started, I guess. Oh, the Heartseeker arrow. Yeah, I don't know. Was I going to say any more about that? I don't know. Like, the graphical effect and sound effect make it seem like it's not just a physical arrow that we're shooting. But, you know, some sort of magical projectile. Which might very well be the case. It is kind of a magical bow after all, and... oh, okay. Random farmer drinks a healing potion? Sure, why not? Prolonging the inevitable, or postponing it, or whatever. Heartstriker, right. Not Seeker. Whatever. Same thing. Right, she has the fungal bow, which I believe is the one that Lulu had been using before. Or did she have... no, actually maybe Lulu had the far side longbow. Which I then gave to Xaz, and he gave the fungal bow to her. Oh yeah, because of the extra quick strike, I guess. Or did I do all of that on camera? I'm just being very silly. I mean, I did not do the damage testing. That I definitely did do off camera. But maybe I did the swapping around, and... yeah, I don't know. It's been a few days. Oh, hey, they had a surprising amount of money here? Don't mind if I take that. Okay. Can't see much from here. Ooh, there's maybe something going on though. Oh, is there a bridge across? Oh yeah, there. I suppose you can just barely tell that there's supposed to be one. Okay. Surely we're gonna get a warning about not wanting to cross this sometime soon? Yeah. From here you can see the south bridge leading into Formello. Not surprising, it is heavily guarded. Not surprisingly, it is heavily guarded. There is a large force of Caesaricae camped by the south end of the bridge. There are mages, shamans, flingers, and a host of massive muscular spearmen. If they saw you and raised an alarm, you would have a very difficult time. Well, yes. AKA just be dead. Yeah, 1600 health. Definitely don't want to mess with those. Okay, there is a bat nest here. Because obviously we all know that bats nest on the ground. Seething cave bats. They don't have a ton of health, but I don't know that I've fought this type of enemy before. Time to slaughter something new. Yes, we want to attack that one. Can you... Yeah, we should actually be able to freely shoot any enemy here. I believe. Yeah, because these trees don't typically provide line of sight or break line of sight. I mean, I really wish I could... Actually, I can attack at least one of these neutral enemies here. I guess sometimes it's convenient that area spells are not gonna harm anything that's not already hostile. But sometimes, you know, I wouldn't mind that. Oh well, not that it matters much in this case. Oh, they're basically immune to fire. Okay, I mean, seething cave bed, yeah, sure. I guess then lightning was the way to go to begin with. They also explode, as it turns out. I'm absolutely amazed that we did not completely get obliterated by that. All, what, 5 of them dying at the same time? That wasn't enough collateral damage to kill any of us? That's really, really surprising. But I'll take it. Saves me some time and pain. Piercing crystal, yeah, those just get sold these days. Wisdom crystal, though. Oh, right. Actually, thanks for reminding me. Completely forgot about that. I wanted you to munch on one of those and get magical efficiency 10. Yay! Some of that is from equipment, I'm pretty sure, but... Well, either way. 10 is 10, so that's now effectively maxed out. For the time being, at least. It's a flawless crystal. Alright. You actually have 11. Huh. Crank that up to 11. Right. Okay. Well, I suppose for you that means... Oh, you know what? Yeah, I was going to invest in some protection. I mean, he has luck 7, which seems pretty good. Also, obviously, it's now up to a somewhat more prohibitive cost. So, I don't know if I'm going to increase any more defensive skills for him, actually. Maybe it's just going to be spellcraft from here on out. Spellcraft, or even, I mean, mage spells are out of the question. Cost 12, that's just insane. But I suppose, depending on how many more levels and skill points we're going to get before the end of the game, it's probably going to be between spellcraft and more intelligence, whichever one is currently less expensive. But well, it's either way. It's probably not going to be a whole lot more skill increases there before, well, either we hit max level or we finish the game or run out of things to kill for experience. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we're done. So we want to stop by Esme's camp to tell her that we kind of saved most of those slaves. Who are you? Horde Road Patrol. Huh. Okay. Guess we'll deal with this random guy here. It happens occasionally. What is this place? Where do we want to go? Oh yeah, definitely not this way. Okay, so we want to go up here. Yeah, we actually basically have to go all the way past Fort Draco. And then there's a sneaky passage that we can use to bypass this bulwark here. Actually, we don't need to because that's been decimated by us. But the gate might have closed again. Sometimes, I don't know, it seems inconsistent. Some gates just stay open after you open them once. Some don't. I guess I'll take a chance here. And the gates are actually still open, but there is also at least one respawned Slith in here, which is, huh, okay. It's not really that big of a problem. Just gonna slow us down slightly. Okay. Oh, wait. That is actually closed. But that's fine. Yeah, so long as this gate stays open. It's not an issue. Also, we actually want to... Yes, we can take this path. Yeah. Come on. Wolves. Let me through. I'm friendly. And here we are. So... Kavasa the Impaler has been slain. My mission was a success. Did we not already tell her that? Maybe? Wait. No, surely we... Yeah. Obviously we told her. Listen intently. You'll stay here. Yeah. I freed the 2 camps of human slaves. The soldiers nod approvingly. That is not news to us, Esme says. We found some of the survivors and guided them towards safer lands. Oh, that's good to hear. They were hardy cave folk. They might be able to survive. I wish I had a way to pay you, but you will just have to accept our gratitude. You are a true soldier of Avernum. We sure are. Okay. No one leveled up, but I assume that at least we get some experience out of it. Okay, well, I guess that's all I need then. I don't suppose there's any follow-up quest. How goes the struggle? What do you wish for? Fight as Kellen. I mean, she is our next target, so if you want to come and give her the touch of ice for us, because we really can't be our guest. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, no one else here. Well, actually, no one here is really of much help to us right now, unfortunately. Oh well. I guess once more, well, not final time, because there are more things to do up here that we can't do currently. But for the time being, we are trekking back once again to our boats. I suppose, actually, our boats would still be waiting down here, wouldn't they? So it's not actually that long of a backtrack if we don't run into more randomly respawned sliths along the way. What's that on the ground there? Aha. Thought I saw something. No respawns yet, and no boat here. Wait. What? Uh-oh. Where did we land last time? Okay, up here, apparently. Okay, do we have any more boats? There should be more backup boats somewhere. Okay, there's one there by the waterfall. So as far up the river as you can go. That makes sense, and yeah. one where we first landed. Alright, okay. Just in case we ever somehow need to go back to one of those. Not that I will remember by the time, but, well, thankfully they always show up on the map, so... Or, well, not on the map. That would be super helpful if they were actually marked on the in-game map. But, yeah, you don't have to be near them for them to be displayed in the world. So, that's nice. Okay, we get healed. Thanks, I guess, but, yeah. I guess we can head straight to Fort Davno as well, can't we? Let's see here. 8 silver, yes, obviously. Crystal shards, we don't know. I'm guessing they're in Tenebra. Because that definitely seems like a Vana-type place. Plus it seems to... the description of where those crystals are supposed to be. Not the Fort Draco, yeah, that checks out. Spider's egg, nope. Perch the Honkai, I mean... No, actually, we need to help X for that first. Flawless crystals, yeah, still working on that. Hunting Herwin, no idea. Honestly, I'm... No, I shouldn't. I'm very tempted to look up info on this, because I feel like I might have actually just missed him or missed some hint. Because where else would he be at this point, right? Seems unlikely that he would be in one of the very few places that we have not been able to explore so far. I guess the biggest being the Dragon's Domain, which is definitely a possibility that he found his way there and was somehow accepted as a follower. He left behind few clues to where he went. I don't think he left behind any, unless I'm completely forgetting about that. Anyway, I guess I'll wait until I have been to the Dragon's Place before I try to look up info. We might not have missed him. I mean, I've been quite thorough, so unless he's just standing around randomly somewhere in some tiny little cave that I missed, we probably just haven't found the right place. Access Anvil, yeah, well, eventually, hopefully, we'll be able to get into Fort Draco. I'm assuming for now that I just couldn't get in. That I won't be able to get in until something new develops. Honeycomb Horrors, haven't we recently heard about this place? Or have I just been reminded of this? Something... Somehow this place and the Necromancer or whatever it was. Not a Necromancer, I guess. Some sort of powerful enemy who's behind all of that has come up. I was reminded of that. We could try to return there, I suppose. Really, I mean, maybe I should try to, you know, deal with some of those remaining strong enemies. Because how much stronger are we gonna get, right? As I keep saying. If we can't deal with them now, it's unlikely that we will have an easier time with them by the actual end of the game. So we might as well try to get them out of the way, and, you know, if I have to, I'm gonna lower the difficulty just, you know, just to get these things done with. Meal, yeah, well, we have this quest to complete, of course, which is right next to where we need to go for the main quest. So, yeah, okay, I guess, other than maybe hunting down some of those remaining tough enemies, we'll just head over to meet Solberg. Well, first we have like 3 or so flawless crystals to turn in, might as well do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, wow. It all adds up, I guess. I guess while we're here, we might also just go ahead and sell things to this guy. Bow of Decay, yeah, there's the acid arrow. I mean, yeah. I'd rather have something with some passive bonuses on it, I suppose. Well, at least a Cryospear sells for 1,000. Actually, kind of getting close to that gold cap again. Aren't we? Yeah. I mean, not that close. We can definitely do at least one more lengthy expedition. Without running the risk of actually capping out, but I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for somewhere to spend money. Sure wouldn't mind to gain access to those highest level, you know, trainers, craftspeople, who I'm sure must exist somewhere. We also have a ton of meal, technically. That would be in Almaria, right? I think so. Yeah, 30. I guess that's worth it. Just donate that. Is that over here? With Edmund? Yes. Give all the meal. Okay. Well, we didn't get anything immediately out of that. Or at least we didn't see any immediate effects, but last time we actually had like 2 people level up when I donated a bunch, so yeah. I'll just go ahead and assume that it was still worth something. Just not enough to level anyone up. Like, is anyone actually getting close? Close-ish. Close-ish as well. She just leveled up. Okay, you're also kind of close. Yeah, they're all just over 100 away. So that should happen sometime soon. Okay. Fort Avernum. Kind of inconvenient to have the teleporter on in the back of the fortress, but oh well. Hello, good man Giscard. I have your paintings. He takes the paintings, looks at them, and is instantly overcome with emotion. Yes, I thank you. Please, you are a hero. You can use supplies. I will unlock doors downstairs. Please, excuse me. He takes the paintings and walks away. Okay. Thanks. Over here? Yes. Doors downstairs. Uh-huh. Okay. I was momentarily worried that I might have already picked whatever locks that might have been down here, but I guess this one was not pickable, or I decided not to. Healing elixir, well, you recently used one, so I guess you can restore that. Oh. Speed elixirs, I guess you have these, yeah. For what it's worth. Regeneration scroll, an emerald, some fine lances, blessed bracers. Stun effect, stun resistance, hostile effect resistance. Is that any good? 10 armor, 8 armor. Well, no, we're not gonna replace these. Obviously. Sweet gloves, spellcraft and resistance. Yeah, no. Okay. How silly of me of even briefly thinking that a blessed item could ever be actually worth it. They just never are. That's it, huh? Okay. Nothing particularly amazing, to be honest. But, oh, hold on. What's up with this? Oh, wait. What is up with this? Uh-oh. Well, that's gonna kill us. Wait, didn't I try that at some point? Oh. These I'm not allowed to take. I see. Well, I just saved. So, let me just try this again. Obviously, I would have tried this when I was here previously. Okay, yeah, that still kills us. Fair enough. But I forget if it's possible to do something like this. Okay, that just kills everyone, regardless of where they are. That seems kind of rough. Can that really not be outranged or anything? I suppose there's only so far away that you can be. So unless I'm willing to sacrifice a one of these, which I guess I am for the sake of science. Yeah, okay, it's obviously still gonna be stolen. I mean, I could take this, but Well, I guess if I ever desperately need a few hundred coins, I know where to look, but... Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, it's... Honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed. Oh, hey, Nah, it's fine. Is it? Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna leave those. Even though we technically could take them. Can't even take these. Yeah, I can't help but be a little bit disappointed about the rewards we got for the painting quest, because, you know, that did require us to venture very deep into pretty hostile territory and, you know, deal with an additional boss or two. You know, neither of them particularly difficult, if I remember correctly, but still, it took some effort, you know, and we really didn't get much out of it, but it's fine. Hello? Private Carrer? Can I enter the fort? I mean, yeah, because I am now allowed to be inside. You say your name. The private looks through her scrolls, looking for something that indicates that you should be let in. Then she finds a scroll that only just arrived. She breaks the seal and reads it. You are in luck. The orders just arrived. You are here to report to Solberg. Really? Solberg? The commander will love that. You can find the Archmage in the Northwest Tower. The commander will love that? Was that sarcastic? Presumably. She gets up from her chair and goes to open the gate. I seem to vaguely remember someone telling me that the commander is not super happy about the mage being stationed here, so... Well, we'll see. You enter Fort Devno and find that, indeed, it is better staffed and equipped than any fort in Avernum. Everything has gone into keeping it ready so that it can turn back any incursions of the Slith Horde into the Eastern Gallery. Your entrance attracts no special notice. There are many warriors here, training, resting, arriving, and departing on a host of different missions. However, there is an extra tension in the air. You note that the soldiers constantly cast nervous glances to the northwest, and you are sure that you hear one of them say something about that crazy old wizard. Okay. Noted. Fort Devno soldier. Fort Devno is filled with officers, scouts, mages, priests, and other skilled personnel. The infantry who get the serious work done are outside. You stand close and eavesdrop on a conversation. Best to stay away from the mages. They're all on edge, and I can understand why. I just hope they remember that their job is what their job is, supporting the warriors. Mages go at the back, not the front. Well, in their own best interest, that's usually true, yeah. Hello again. We have not met before, but hello. Wait, have we actually? Hold on. This... I mean, I've definitely seen this character portrait before, but maybe just not in this game. This archer seems familiar even before you get close to him. Huh? Then when you see his face, you recognize him instantly. It's Vendarin, the adventurer from the Empire, whom you last saw when the Great Portal was destroyed. Oh, okay, I didn't remember that we saw him there. I seem to remember some sort of encounter where we met a hunter on the road and maybe briefly cooperated hunting down something, but maybe that was a different person. And the destruction of the Great Portal, that seems like forever ago. I mean, it has been literal months ago, I don't know how long exactly. But this game's certainly been going on for a while. Anyway, he seems thrilled to see you. Welcome, welcome to Fort Devno. It's nice to see a familiar face in the sea of hostile strangers. Hostile, huh? How did you come to be here? Yeah, I mean, not just anyone is usually let in here. Probably the same as you. I hiked. I mean, that's not what I meant, but sure. I decided there was no more adventure to be had to the south, so I came north. Well, anything interesting happen along the way? Well, I helped defend Myrtis against a pack of monsters. I got to see the undead spiral. Same. Always wanted to. Just tourism, you know. I visited the tower colony. Quite lovely, if more on fire than I'd hoped. Oh, and I shot a lot of Caesaricae, but I'm sure you've done the same. Yeah, shot a bunch, hacked away at a bunch more. How did you get into Fort Devno? Yeah, exactly. I asked. Once they realized I was good with a bow and didn't know anything about the Archmage, they let me in. Huh, okay. Not a friend of Solberg? Well, good enough for us. Come on in. Didn't work for us, though. Vendarin paces around Fort Devno in a state of agitation, eager to get out and fight something. His face is noticeably paler than it was when you last saw him, and it has gained a nasty burn as well. Where are you going now? I don't know. I'm just looking for an opportunity. A way to go out and be heroic that won't mean certain death. He thinks. Or that might mean certain death, but would be really, really heroic. really, really heroic. Any luck so far? I mean, not with the getting killed part. No, the army is mainly staying put, keeping the Sterikai bottled up, so I just snipe at raiders from the walls. It keeps my eyes sharp, but I hope something really spectacular happens soon. Oh, I'm pretty sure it will, actually. Perhaps you can travel with me. Yeah, fifth party member, that would be awesome. He smiles nervously. Well, that would be interesting, but, well, I'm getting tired of the lone adventurer life. I like being with an army. I mean, you wouldn't be a lone adventurer if you're with 4 of us. But, okay. I like being with an army. I'm getting bruised and battered a lot less. Well, yeah, I suppose, fair enough. I can't really guarantee not anyone in my party not getting bruised and battered on a regular basis, so there's that. Okay, well, I suppose that's all we're getting from you. Main barracks. 4 down soldiers. I guess these are all just gonna be random living quarters, but you never know. Yep, no one inside. Okay, I guess these are probably some commander's quarters up in the tower. Probably better not to steal from them. Would make for a kind of a poor first impression. We're gonna take this random fruit lying there, though. Don't see why not. Okay, so this... Oh yeah, so this is all part of the northwestern tower. Let's, there's Solberg right there, okay. Let's hold off on that for the moment. Oh, hello? Encounter Steward. Well, you just wandered out here. So, before I forget, you know, just in case you're just wandering around randomly later and I won't run into you again. Encounter Steward. There is a young wizard in charge of this workshop that he just momentarily stepped out of to catch some fresh air, I suppose, watching over the other, less skilled mages. There is no research going on here. These are all war mages. They're resting, concentrating, and preparing themselves for battle. He watches you skeptically as you approach. When he tries to slip away quietly, you intercept him. Resigned to talking to you, he says, "You are here for Solberg, yes? You are under his command?" Well, I guess I'm supposed to be. Or I'm going to be. "I am Encounter Steward, leader of the battle mages of Fort Davno. We are very busy with preparations, but I suppose I can speak with you for a moment, if necessary." "Tell me about your preparations." He stands up straight. Though he is young, you can sense that he has already gained considerable power. "We are war mages. When the attack comes, we will be on the ramparts, casting spells down on the enemy. Those powerful ice spells, right, that everyone keeps talking about. But many here are new, accustomed to the laboratory and not the battlefield. It is my job to prepare them for battle. Well, prepare them as much as one can be prepared." "How often are you attacked?" "The slaves constantly probe our defenses. They send small groups through the Horn Gate with mages and summoned demons. They throw fireballs from a distance, trying to lure us out. There have been no major attacks for some time. This only means that we are due." "What sort of spells do you use?" "Everything that can give us an advantage. Cold and lightning, of course. Not fire, as the Sterikai resisted." "Yeah. So, how's that icy rain working out for you?" "We use terror to break up their ranks and other spells to take the minds of their warriors, getting them to strike the backs of their allies." Wait, mind control is a priest spell, though. I don't believe you. I can recommend Strong Days. That seems to work pretty reliably, even on slits. Anyway, but of course they do the same to us. Have you had many casualties?" He frowns. Many losses. Good wizards, some friends, some teachers. The Sterikai mages are powerfully skilled, and they know to direct their attacks against us. The worst is Eskellen. Once she directs her fire towards you, you will be lucky to live. Those of us who drew her gaze, I hear their screams still. That is why it angers me so that to hear mad old Solberg call us cowards. Oh, so even the mages hate him, huh? I'd like to know more about Solberg. He looks grim. Of course you would. You're here at his command, after all. It is unfortunate that you're caught up in his delusions. He lowers his voice. You should be warned if you have not been already. And you can tell him I said so. It is nothing I have not said to his face. Solberg has not helped you? Helped? Ha! He offers us the guidance of his absolute leadership, forgetting that I do not answer to him. Solberg has tried taking the reins of leadership before, and it did not work, which is why he is here now. It sounds like you think that he's mad. I mean, yeah, he literally said that. An interesting question. The longer a wizard's life is prolonged, the more unstable he or she gets. It is inevitable. But is Solberg mad yet? Well, you can listen to him speak and judge for yourself. What is Solberg's plan? Oh no, I would not try to upstage the mighty Solberg. Why, such wisdom as his should not be sullied by passing through my lips. You should experience the glory of his genius firsthand. Though, if you don't mind a summary from someone as ignorant as myself, he wants to attack the Slith Horde. Himself. He wants to challenge Eskellan to a duel. Oh. I like that idea. Unless, of course, it ends with... Well, I mean, we're gonna be his escort, I suppose. And he's gonna challenge her and get killed, so we will have to... go finish the job. That's absolutely how it's gonna play out, right? It has to be. But it is an interesting idea, at least. We'll see how that plays out. How can he do this? Like, I mean, what do you mean? Practically? Oh, he can't. The Manburner is one of the most cunning and deadly of battle mages. Well, that I've ever heard of. The idea that she will be drawn out and defeated by some trickery is madness. Yeah, I mean, why would she agree to that, right? Unless she wants to... Unless she's... like... so sure of herself, of her own power, I suppose, that she thinks there's no way that she will be defeated, and she's just gonna teach the, you know, the insolent human mage a lesson, or something. But, well, I don't know. Some trickery, yeah, she's gonna be defeated by some trickery. Seems unlikely, but how can she be destroyed? First, we will make a stronger army. Then we will challenge their army on the field of battle. Then we will strip away her guards and wear her down. Then, at last, we will be able to kill her. It will be difficult and costly. I have given up on survival, but it is the only way. I mean, if Solberg's plan can succeed, then that would mean a lot fewer casualties. And isn't it worth considering? And if he dies in the process, I mean, no one seems to like him, and no one seems like they would miss him much if he weren't around anymore, so... Doesn't it seem like a win-win situation? I mean... I would like magical training. Of course, I would deny it to no one... I would deny it to none who fight by my side, no matter who they answer to. I can teach you about spells or techniques. Okay. Let's actually look at techniques first. Mage spells, gymnastics, resistance. Why would the prices be exorbitant, though? They should be... It should be free, really. Realistically, it should be. It definitely should not be exorbitant. I mean, I suppose I kind of need a... Well, mage spells training is insanely expensive. Of course, no one actually... Well, only one of us wants that, and his skill is way too high. But yeah, kind of ridiculous. Anyway, I don't mind a money sink necessarily, but then again, there are probably going to be more things to buy. That being said, resistance is definitely looking interesting. Everyone can use some levels in that. Gymnastics, maybe not so much. Leaping, spinning, fighting machine, harder to hit. I mean, that would be nice, except actually no one... Why did I think anyone was still tradable in that? Never mind. So everyone can get some levels of resistance. Higher the chance of hostile magic doing less damage to you. Like fire and cold. Surely it also includes things like lightning, which are, you know, what I'm much more worried about. I'm gonna go with one level each for now, because yeah, I definitely should at least check out what we have here. Okay, interestingly, nothing new. I was absolutely expecting the highest level spell, whatever it's called. Arcane Blast, is it? But no. Still no access to that. On that case, I'm still gonna wait and see if there's another skill trainer here for more martial skills, perhaps. Sage's office closed. Okay. You pick the lock. Oh, great. Acid. Also a secret passage. Well, I mean, no need to put up with that nonsense. Why would there be a basin of acid? I guess maybe it used to be something more useful and it just spoiled since this place was abandoned. Oh hey, there we go. Hardiness increased by 1. I'll definitely take that. Hardiness is just some... Reduces damage you take from all sources, even magic, poison, and acid. Okay. That seems pretty solid. Commander's office. Commander Andros. Do you maybe have a quest for us, sir? You approach the commander of Fort Devno. He is a muscular, middle-aged man. His halberd leans against the nearby wall. His pale skin makes the many scars on his face and arms easily visible. When he realizes who you are, his mouth twists into a look of anger and disgust. So, Solberg finally got what he wants. Puppets to join him in suicide. I'm Commander Andros. I'm in charge here. Do not forget it. Discipline is harsh here, and we do not tolerate foolishness or theft. Or desertion. Remember that. Well, yeah, okay. You seem not to know who we are, but it's fine. Tell me about Fort Devno. We are the line. We are the barrier that the Slith Horde will never cross. My soldiers know it. There is no retreat. If the Horde attacks, there are only 2 options, victory or death. Of course, with the shortage of food and the loss of the Great Portal, it is hard to maintain discipline, but I do what needs to be done. Will the Horde attack? Of course. They want all of the underworld. They want to kill and eat us all. Do they actually eat us, though? I don't know if we've seen any evidence of that. How are you keeping the Horde held back? By not being arrogant. By not giving in to the overconfidence that caused all of northern Avernum to be lost. Up north, they were sloppy. They met the Sliths on the field instead of staying in their forts. They did not commit all of their forces. They did not have sufficient magical support. They failed. Me, I take the threat seriously. We will hold this fort, and we will not emerge until we know we can succeed. How have you maintained discipline? Harshly. I have spilled blood when I had to. The blood of thieves and deserters. It was painful, and it made the men angry, but it was necessary. When it was difficult, I followed the example of my predecessor. Who was that? Commander Johnson. He knew that when things were difficult, an army is held together with steel, discipline, and the lash. We stand together, or we die. If any of us desert our position, they must pay. Even you. I pity your answering to the mad old mage, but he is your commander, and you must obey. Right. Well, we'll be fine, thank you very much. What does Solberg want? He shakes his head. He has some fool idea of dueling as Kellin. He thinks we still live in the old days, when there were only a handful of cold, wet exiles down here, waving around their stone weapons. This is a new age, an age of armies and organization. He wants to waste lives and weaponry on some grand final charge. Oh, okay, so he does not want to just head out there by himself and, you know, with, I guess, accompanied by just us, and call her out, basically. Or does he? I mean, I don't know. Organization. He wants to waste lives and weaponry on some grand final charge. Well, he is mad, and I won't allow it. Not with my soldiers, anyway. Would it be good if Escalon were dead? Would it be good if the last enemy commander that we know of would be dead? Nah, I can't see how that would help. He looks annoyed. Do I want the man-burner dead? Of course, for 1,000 reasons. I have lost friends to her fire, lifelong friends. But it is a fantasy. I live in reality. Why is she so hard to kill? Because while she fights in every battle, she always has a massive escort, and because all who challenged her fell to her fire. She is a mage of true power, all of it channeled toward calling fire and sending it at humans, and Nephilim, and any Sliths who challenge her. Solberg underestimates her, like all the others did. He will fail. We'll see about that. I could use supplies. He snorts. You want them? You can trade for them. We barely have enough to support our own troops. I won't waste equipment on Solberg's madness. Okay. I mean, that's fair, I guess. Do you think he can draw Escalon out? No, she's too smart. And even if he tricked her, she is too good. She's not like the Shadow and the Impaler, a spy and a tactician. She is a warrior, the terror of the battlefield. Solberg is old and weak. He can't beat her. Do you think Solberg is mad? I do. Too many years, too much magic. And to think, when I was young, I revered him, practically worshipped him for all he did. Once, long ago. But then I met the man. Now I only want him to do as little harm as possible, while he chases his suicidal glory. I mean, yeah. I get where he's coming from, obviously. But since this is a video game, and we are involved in helping Solberg, I can't help but feel like he's actually going to succeed, some way or another. Or somehow maybe everything's gonna fail spectacularly, and we still end up surviving somehow. Who are you? Hapscomb. Oh. Okay, yeah. I could not read his name overlapping with that other name there. That seemed weird. Hapscomb. It is a weird name. The smithy of Fort Duvno is unsurprisingly very busy. Broken weapons and wagon wheels get brought here constantly, along with damaged breastplates and spearheads that need sharpening. There is a constant line of soldiers outside. There are several blacksmiths at work, all answering to this man. Important and delicate work gets passed to him. They take care of the easy stuff themselves. When he sees you, however, he drops everything to greet you. That's unexpected. Welcome, I am Hapscomb. It's an honor to meet you. It truly is. I have heard stories of your victories in Formello, and I had hoped that you might find your way here. I'm very busy, but if you need custom work, please ask. Okay. Huh. So this guy's heard of us. No one else so far has had any praise for us. I guess the commander at that steward, was it? That mage had just been too busy to pay attention to any rumors about us. Rumors or war stories. Well, what has been happening in Fort Duvno lately? He laughs bitterly. I do not get involved in any of that. When anyone brings their arguments in here, we say to take them back outside. And to think, when we learned Solberg was coming here, we were thrilled. That didn't last. What is the argument about? He just said that he doesn't pay attention to it. Solberg came in here and tried to advise the commander. The commander is a proud man, and he didn't like it. Especially since the wizard's plan was bold, to say the least. He wipes sweat from his brow and shrugs. As I said, it is not my argument. I have work to do, and I do it. What do you think of Solberg? Never met him. I think that, well, he has a reputation. He is old and difficult, but when Avernum has been in trouble, he's never been better to have. He's never been better to have on our side. There's never been better to have on our side. Yes. If I were the commander, I might listen to what the old wizard has to say, but I'm not. Right. Do you have anything for sale? No, I sent everything to the quartermaster. She'd have my head if I didn't. She might trade with you, though. I would like custom work made. Maybe. You both ignore the angry muttering from the soldiers. Hapscomb nods. After what you've done, it will be an honor. Mind you, I will need raw materials, quality steel, focusing crystals, and I might need demon's bile or mandrake tincture, depending on what you want made. You show him the materials you've gathered. Well, I have all of those things. A pair of bracers, a beautiful rapier, a shield, and that's it. I mean, we should have enough materials for everything that he can make to be displayed here, right? Nothing here costs more than 3 fine steel. 1, 3, and 2, respectively. 1, 2, and 2 focusing crystals, mandrake tincture. Don't we have demon bile? I mean, the fact that he mentions that suggests that... No, wait, no, we don't. Oh, that's the mandrake tincture. Dang. Okay, so he probably can make at least one more thing that we're currently missing the demon bile for. Yeah. Okay, we definitely have enough steel and focusing crystals. So that's good, at least. Okay. I mean, we know of at least one strong demon that's probably going to give us some demon bile. But we won't be getting that for a while. Anyway, save, obviously. And check out what these things even are. Bracers, rapier, shield. Blessed bracers, so yeah, thanks but no thanks. Honestly, I was really, really hoping... It's funny that we actually happen to have one of those already. Here I was actually thinking that this late in the game, from this guy, we might be getting something better than Blessed Bracers, something other than Blessed Bracers, but nope. A Seeking Rapier. Blade Master and Anatomy. Damage, though, is 13 to 26. Wow. That is unimpressive. That is really unimpressive. And bonuses are nice, but Blade Master is just 1 extra point of damage. Again, it's somehow affected by some sort of hidden scaling factor, so I guess it's not the same as the base damage just being 14 to 27 instead. But still. And Anatomy is going to be more damage against humanoids, sure. Assassin's Shield, quick action, anatomy, and lethal blow. Yeah, would be nice for any actual shield user melee fighter, but we don't have that. So, unfortunately, none of those things are interesting to us. Maybe whatever he can make with Demon Bile would be more interesting, but as it is, thanks but no thanks. What's it say here? Oh, Food Depot, keep out. Oh, well, we could pick that, but I guess we don't really have a reason to break in there. What have we here? Fine lances. Don't mind if I do. Some bows as well. Not stealing, so it's fine. This guard tower is empty. There aren't enough soldiers to spare to watch the southwest. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. No reason to expect an attack from this angle, necessarily. Okay, just some lizard pens. I guess we can open that. Oh, Sergeant Franny, hello. I almost didn't even pay attention to you. Of all the quartermasters... Oh, you're the quartermaster. Of all the quartermasters in Avernum, this woman is truly the one who's living the dream. For months, every bit of food or weaponry that could be spared has been shipped straight to Fort Dovno. She walks among the piles of equipment, whistling and merrily cataloging it. And then she sees you, and her face falls. Oh, well. Ah, hello, soldier. I'm Sergeant Franny. I can see from the look on your face that you need supplies, that there isn't much I can do for you. I mean, we don't really need anything. Probably. I guess it depends, but... well... What is happening in Fort Dovno right now? You know, I try not to get involved in all of that madness. This building is on the opposite end of the fort from the wizard's workshop, and it seems a shame not to take advantage of it. What is happening there? Oh, the Archmage Solberg has come to stay, and there are the standard ego conflicts. As I said, I remain in blissful ignorance. Right. Can I get some equipment, even if it annoys you? The commander sent orders over. I'm only to give supplies to those directly under his command. I can trade with you, but that is all. I do apologize. I hear you've done remarkable things for us. At least you acknowledge that. But please don't make trouble for me. I have had many problems as it is. Oh? What sort of problems have you had? None that immediately give me a quest, unfortunately. Everything you can expect when everyone is hungry and all the food is in one place and I have to watch it. Still, things are getting better. Not many rats lately, and we've had far fewer inventory problems since we started flogging thieves. Real flogging, not those light touches we gave before. Yikes. But I'm here to help Solberg. I know that, and I believe that is exactly the reason the commander told me not to help you. I don't get involved in all those arguments. I just follow orders. Yeah, that's fair. Well, I would like to buy something. At least, if there is anything good. Well, Blessed Breastplate, no. Blessed Broadsword, nope. Two separate ones? Wait, what? Wait. Huh? Oh, Short Sword and Broadsword. Learn to read. They do look identical though, right? Yeah, same graphic. It's kind of lazy. Oh well. Blessed Bow, blessed all kinds of things that no one is ever going to be interested in. Radiant Belt, which is just a slightly less crappy blessed belt. Armor Ring, meh. Blessed, 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 blessed. Wonderful. I mean, I guess I'm probably gonna buy this. Right? Yeah, sure. Wand of Death. I don't know about that. Speed Burst? No. Madness Scrolls? I don't know. Definitely don't need any more Return Life Scrolls. The Wand of Death is maybe worth it. But we already have a few. Sometimes it's nice to use a wand to squeeze out just, you know, those extra couple of points of damage. You know, and get a guaranteed second attack per turn. But I think I'm not going to spend those 900 coins on that right now. Mostly because we already are carrying so many wands and stuff. Huh. Equipment I have to sell? Yeah, sure. There you go. I'm really surprised that we didn't get any quests so far. And it looks like we've basically talked to everyone at this point. What's up with this building here? Wait, is there no way to get into that? Also, there's an upstairs here. Oh. I mean, I have to. At least take a look. Research notes? They're a quest item, I'm sorry. I'm gonna put them to good use eventually. Probably. Maybe that is just unused space. It seems odd though. Well, maybe not so. Not so odd. The base of this tower is also apparently inaccessible. As is this, but this is just a piece of natural rock, I suppose, from what it looks like. Oh well. Yeah, I guess... oh, hey there, Karar. I suppose at this point we've talked to everyone. There's really only Vandarin and this random soldier wandering around outside. No job board. Unless there is? I don't think there is. No. Okay, some random supplies. Okay, there are a bunch of soldiers here. Actually, I guess I must have missed these guys before. Because when the game mentioned there being a line of soldiers outside the workshop, I was going to comment on the fact that I didn't see any actual soldiers lining up, but, well, never mind. They're absolutely standing there. I just did not pay attention before. Okay, well, let's see here. Oh, 56 minutes? Yeah, no. I guess I ended up spending enough time talking to everyone else that we will save our meeting with Solberg for next time, because that's definitely going to take some time. So, yeah, I guess as it turns out, we were not going to talk to Solberg today. Contrary to what I said, to what I predicted at the end of the previous episode. Oh well. Next time for sure, though, we're going to start with that, and we're going to see how mad he is exactly, and, well, then see if we can start putting his crazy plan into action. For the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.